Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Hillary. In today's vlog, I'm going to take you with me for a ornament workshop at a local independent-owned craft store here in my area. We are going to make an ornament with little tiny books inside. I did not make this at the workshop. I actually got this on Etsy last year from a shop called Designed RX. When I saw this workshop, I wanted to take it specifically because I want another one of these for this year. This was my top 100 books of 2024. I want to make another one for my top books of 2025. I don't think I'll do 100 books. But when I saw the workshop, I was like, oh, that'll be great. I can learn how to make this myself. I'll go ahead and insert some footage of me at the workshop, and then I'll check back with you here to talk about what I learned. Okay, so that workshop was really fun. They supplied us with little foam squares and printed book covers. So when we showed up, they said there were like hundreds or maybe even thousands of pieces of cardstock going around that had various tiny little book covers on them. And so we were told to look through those, find the books we needed, and if we couldn't find the books we needed, we could request them to print custom ones for us. So I went through, I found maybe about 10 that were pre-printed and then had to ask for the rest. But then the printed covers look like this. So they're very small. And then they had some pre-cut little squares of foam that we glued the covers onto, so it would end up looking like this. And then this can fit inside an ornament like this. So if you just take the top off, it'll fit inside like that. They said we could do 30 books during the workshop. I personally want to do more than 30 in my ornament, so I did my 30 there, and then I went to the store and bought supplies to make these myself. And I also thought that this could be a fun gift for my book clubs, to do a smaller one and have all of the books that we read with the book club that year inside, and a little tag for the book club's name and year. So I got these supplies. I got these plastic round ornaments that had a top that was wide enough, like an opening that was wide enough for the books to fit in. And I bought just some cardstock to print the covers on. That's what the craft store did. So I was just following their lead. And then I bought these foam boards. Now, I don't know if there's options for thickness of these foam boards. This was all that I saw at the store, so I went ahead and got these. I think it's going to be the same as the ones I made in the store. It is thicker though than these that I ordered off of Etsy. And I do like these, but I think I should continue for consistency with the ones that I was making earlier at the store. Just a thought for if I do this again next year, I might want to look for different foam board thicknesses. I also, at the store, went ahead and purchased this from them. This was how we got the folds into the book covers. So I just went ahead and bought this from them while I was there. I did want to, you know, support them. Even though I had paid for the workshop, I wanted to buy some things while I was there. And so I also want to show you what else I got while I was there. I also got this stitched ornament kit. It says there's a laser cut ornament, embroidery floss, a tapestry needle, adhesive backing, and instructions inside. So it's kind of self-contained. And this diamond painting of a gingerbread house. Now this is really nice. It's actually on a canvas and a frame, so you can stand it up easily. I thought these would be really fun. I have a virtual craft night coming up in a couple of weeks, and so I thought those could be potential crafts to be doing during the virtual craft night. But the last thing that I got at that store is this adorable weighted stuffed animal. So this is a capybara, and this can be warmed up. Let's see if it says what's inside. The brand is Warmies. I'm not quickly finding what is inside, but it's weighted. It smells like lavender. It can be warmed up in the microwave, and you know, you can just kind of rest with it and relax. And also, like, it's so soft and so cute. So my friend and I both got one of these. This is so cute. After I left that local owned independent craft store, I did end up going to Michael's just because I needed a few more things that I didn't see there. So at the virtual craft night that I just mentioned, people are going to be painting like Christmas village buildings or houses. I looked at the buildings that were available to be painted at Michael's, and they were a lot bigger and very detailed. Like, there was one that was a cat cafe that of course I thought was cute, but it was so big and so detailed, I just didn't feel confident that I would actually finish it or be interested in finishing it. So I got this little peppermint pastries ornament, and it lights up. So that's what I ended up getting instead. And I got this mix of acrylic paints to work with. These are definitely the kinds of colors that I would love on my colorful Christmas decorations. I also got this pink glitter and just some paintbrushes. I think that's it. I'm going to probably keep working on the book ornaments since that's what I was working on earlier. I might just continue that. For now, I am still listening to Dawn of Chaos and Fury. I just finished part 1, and the reason that I look like this, I did actually have like makeup on this morning, but I've already cried twice and smeared my eye makeup on the way to the craft store and on the way home. So I'm really enjoying it. I think it's a little bit slow and certain parts are getting a little repetitive, but I am loving and eating up the character arcs and the relationship dynamics that are happening, and we're still just trying to figure out who Tessa Lynn can trust and who she can't. I'm really enjoying it and I can't wait to keep listening. Alright, I wanted to just close out this vlog by showing you the final product of the ornament that I ended up making. I started at an ornament workshop and then I bought the supplies to make the rest at home. And so this is how it turned out. There's not quite 100 books in there, there's less, but this is sort of my top books of 2025. You can see that's what I put on the label. So yeah, it's so cute. I love how it turned out. I can definitely see myself making more of these in the future. So thank you very much for watching this vlog. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos in the future. I'll see you next time. Bye.